I'm loading up wood.
Look how scared she is.
I look up, and this is what I see. Wait for it.
Look at this. Look in the shadow, yo.
Just try and grab it the best you can. Yeah, go. Quick.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, gang. Today's compilation includes interesting and creepy videos that will challenge your reality. Like always, if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and let's get it.
I keep telling y'all, stop going to these beaches at night thinking that mermaids ain't real. If you don't think mermaids are real, jump down a rabbit hole. Go into the book of Enoch and see what it says about mermaids. So it's a video going viral where this woman is saying that her and her husband was on a beach. This woman walked up to them, asked them if they wanted her to take a picture of them. They declined. Then out of nowhere, she disappears and winds up in the water. And while she's in the water, they start recording her. But that's not even the crazy part. They said that when she walked away, she had fish in each of her hands. But it gets much crazier than that, because they kept recording and she kept walking. And then all of a sudden, they didn't see her anymore. Oh, you don't believe me, right? Here go the video. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only. Educational purposes only.
She comes up to us, asks us if she wants us to take a
Listen.
picture of us. And then she disappears in the ocean with two dead things hanging from each side of her. I have to stay and watch this out. Can you see the outcome?
What is that walking in the water?
I sure wouldn't have ran after her.
Look, it ain't shallow.
It ain't
Deep. Look,
Maybe she was just going for a swim, right?
she's far out there.
Maybe she just went out there and started swimming. Now, I'm not saying that that was what people were saying it was in the comments. But all I'm saying is that video was almost 6 minutes long. I need you to keep that in mind. That lady walked all the way out, apparently went underwater. The lady kept filming. What happened to that lady? Now, she could have swam away. She could be a regular person, but I want to know what you think happened to that lady.
I'm not sure if that lady in the water is a creature that's part of the underworld, but walking with a purpose at night to the deep end is not normal.
Guys, the flesh-eating screwworm is officially back in the United States for the first time in 60 years. They're saying that this worm has been tearing through Mexico with over 26,000 different cases right now, and it has now officially crossed into Texas. They actually found it in a 3-week-old calf in a wound that wouldn't heal.
First time, 60 years, a flesh-eating parasite is back in the U.S. and it has the cattle industry on edge.
But this isn't a normal maggot that only feeds on something already gone, because this one feeds on living flesh, and it actually burrows into them with screwing motion, which is where it obviously gets its name, screwworm. All it takes for the worm to be able to get in is an open cut as small as a tick bite, but they're saying that it doesn't even need a wound though, because it'll go straight for your eyes, your nose, or your mouth too. So what else? It's not just in cattle, because it can go after animals and people in the exact same way, and people have already ended up in the hospital from it, and there's still no vaccine. People have already been betting on Kalshi literally right now on how many screwworm cases will be reported in the US alone this year.
After 60 years, I really want to know how it got back to America. I feel like every 6 months to a year is something new.
Where humans are going with AI. I mean, I guess, I don't know if I'm old-fashioned or maybe it's because I'm 56 now, but I think this whole AI thing, and I don't mean for medicine, it's got a lot of great things. Otherwise, though, I think it's another, like, in the biblical term, biting the apple again.
Mm-hmm.
I just am very afraid of it.
Yeah.
Not even for show business reasons. I'm not even talking. I'm just saying, in general, I don't trust it at all, and especially the dudes that are designing it.
Yeah.
There's a real problem. Yeah. Because these dudes, how do I say it? They have math minds.
Suck.
They have math minds. You know what I mean? They have math minds, and that's good. But there's very little wisdom coming out of that pocket of the world. Almost none.
Yeah.
And we're just running, all of us are running in that direction. The media loves AI. The media loves social media because it causes more of this.
Yeah.
I love when CNN, they'll have a reporter on they'll do a report on social media and how bad it is for someone. And then after the report, Jake Tapper gets on and go, follow me on Twitter. It's asinine. Have you no self-reflection? Well, even how we communicate through text there's not a sarcastic font, right?
Right.
And people are not good enough writers to do it through
Right.
text. As a comedian, to get back LOL is really diminishing returns.
Yeah.
So I think the way we have let robots do this for us has also made us a little bit off.
Yeah.
I just do. I worry about the lack of human connection with that stuff. And maybe it just is not as needed as we think it is. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. But this world, this tech stuff, I've always thought about, I've always worried about it, especially when social media came about and MySpace and all this, when it was done, you could do it anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird start for anything. So the weirdos running this thing, and good weirdos, I don't mean they're all bad weirdos. We need to, there needs to be a guardrail. And I think politically, nothing changes in the States until they regulate the internet.
Yeah. I do think
So we can sit here and talk, good luck. It can work for both sides.
Right.
It just depends on who's going to control it, the messaging. But I see how people scroll on planes. I'm like, that's how people get their news. We're screwed.
I agree with him fully. Like, we've become so reliant on artificial intelligence that it may come to a point where we're deemed in having a disability without it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly 9 minutes back. 8 to 10 today. This is my phone. Yes. Let's flip your phones and set the time. All of you, just flip your phones.
Come on, dogs. Who's that? Who the hell is that guy playing with time like that? Shh. Shut up. How did he manage to change the time without even going into his phone? You seen it, guys. He was on the side of his phone going like that, and the time was changing. Not only that, everybody that followed him, their time changed too. You seen it. Stop playing with me, son. This video's for entertainment purposes. I don't know what the hell is going on there, guys, but we gotta get to the bottom of this. Shh. Shut up. How did he do that? Because time has been off, guys. It's been way off. Birds been chirping outside of my house, 3:30 in the morning. How's that possible? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. I got you. Know what time is it? Shh. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever see a guy like that in the streets doing a magic trick, playing with the time, knowing that we already think people are playing with the time as it is. Should never did that, dogs. Teach me how to do that.
I'm not sure how he's able to change time like this, but something about the situation seems pretty unnatural.
Yo, she's eating raw chicken. Oh, what the f***? What the f***?
Is the blue cat over there still here?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is that good?
What?
Does that taste good?
Tastes delicious.
It's delicious? Okay. What the f***?
For a second, I thought she just couldn't wait to get to the grill, but the way she's internet can't be her first or second rodeo.
Can somebody please explain to me what the cross means? Is it only on certain items? I almost broke my McAnkle running to the comments. This is Carol. Them's the Lord's nuggets. Those are the Lord's calories. They don't count. Those are communion nuggets.
I don't eat McDonald's, but those are probably the meals reserved for Sundays.
When we saw Tiny Earth, people asked our crew what impressions we had. And honestly, what struck me wasn't necessarily just Earth, it was all the blackness around it. Earth was just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe. Uh-oh. So I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned everything that this journey has yet to teach me. But there's one new thing I know, and that is Planet Earth, you are a crew. Yeah. Thank you.
You guys gotta cut it out, man.
Looks like she forgot her script, and that awkward silence in the room was probably deafening.
Hi guys, in an effort to prove that these shadow figures are real, we've been having this all day today, or I've been here. We've got shadow figures
peeking around this door today, and we can see them on the front screen of the camera.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do, in an effort to prove that, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
In an effort to prove that these are real, I've made Kaylee sit.
Thanks.
Sit really close, and she's gonna grab the camera as soon as we see one. And I'm pretty sure the screen's pretty hard to see from here, to be fair, but we've tried to push it back to get the best view. And she's gonna grab the camera and get it up the stairs, because there's literally nowhere to go on the stairway.
You hear it?
Yeah, you'd hear somebody running up the stairs. There's no other rooms to go in. So, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing. So, let's get ready, Kays. I'm pretty sure. Don't cover the screen, because people say, you've cut the video.
Yeah.
Just try and grab it the best you can. Yeah, go. Quick. Anything?
Nothing. Nope. Nothing.
Show everywhere? Well, there's nowhere really to show.
No, there's nowhere to show. This is flat against the wood. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like they're both having fun capturing whatever this thing is on camera. It might be time to say a couple prayers and sell the house as is.
I'm gonna... I mean, look, this is serious. I can't... I don't know. I just don't even know if people are watching me, if they're listening to me. Like... I don't know, I gotta... I wanna show you. I don't even know who's following, you know? Anybody could be following. Like, that's how they do it. You know, they know it's me, they follow, I say the thing, and then, you know, if I disappear, you know what happened, okay? Maybe I'll just say that. If anything happens to me right now, you know what happened. They got to me.
I'm not sure if he's being serious, trolling, or practicing for an acting gig.
He's a freaking orb. That's an orb being chased by a helicopter. What the hell? That is a straight up orb, dude. Being followed by a freaking helicopter. What the hell? I just now pulled up.
I'm not sure if the helicopter was escorting that flying ball or that was a full-on chase, but if it was a chase, they should have used some military jets instead.
Tell me what you would do if you were this lady. Do you see how spooked she looked? I'm about to show you what it is that she's seeing, y'all, because this world is opening up to some new creatures. This lady is at home visiting family in Vermont, and it's her turn to go up and stock up the wood because it's cold out there. They want to be warm, y'all. When she looks up and she looks out into the trees, y'all, she sees this unbelievable sight. You won't believe it, y'all.
Okay,
Listen.
no joke. I'm loading up wood.
Look how scared she is.
I look up, and this is what I see. Wait for it.
Look at this. Look in the shadow, y'all. Look at this. Look at this.
Why does it look like a goddamn Yeti?
It looks like a Yeti.
Because it's real tall.
Look how big
Not
that
down with it.
Look at this.
I
What?
think it's time to go back inside now.
I mean, look at this thing. Y'all seen how scared she was. She went back inside so fast, she didn't come back outside until the next morning, and she said this thing was gone. And that's when I would have been too. I would have never returned back to Vermont to see my family ever again, y'all. This is crazy. I believe we're gonna be seeing some old new creatures coming into our world, y'all. Y'all ready for this shift? Let me know down in the comments what you would have done. The shift is here, y'all. Y'all see it. Let's get it. Peace in.
I'm not down with it. Alright. I think it's time to go back inside now.
If this is a Yeti, then that might be a friendly one, but at this point, it's too late. It already knows where she lives.
recruitment process has begun. Sinet is back, but it's different this time around. You know where he just came from. Now he's doing cinematic skits. HW probably put this together. Things are different this time around. Now the recruitment begins. It starts now. What's the irony? The movie just came out, and now he's dropping this. Come on, guys, pay attention. He's been studying for this. He's been waiting for this. HW put him on another mission. Shh, shut up! This is what people are saying. He's still probably running with the squad. He's still running with his peoples, but his peoples know there's something up with him, but they just can't say nothing. They said they can't say nothing. He spent multiple nights preparing for this. Now it's here. New people. It's not a game. Fresh out of HW, he has a plan. And the plan is to recruit more streamers so they could stream. Because it's getting bigger than HW. I'm just playing around, guys. Entertainment purposes only. Kai Cenat is back. Streamer University 2026 is coming up. Let's get it. Why did they use the owl? Did you see all of those owls? I don't know. Let me know.
I wonder how many TikTok and YouTube content creators rescinded the application for the Streamers University after seeing this.
The haters said it's fake. They said there's no way, but there it is. That is the gravestone with the 2028 date. We are in 2026. This is very strange. I don't know why. The internet hasn't really been able to answer. Some people say time travel, others say it's a family prank, others say it's a mistake. Whatever it is, it's real. It's not a movie set. There you have it. It's right here. You can go look. Corner of Church Street and Queen Street, Charleston, South Carolina. William Ward, right on the side of the road. You tell me.
This is either a huge mistake or a terrible joke.
All of you been made aware of the psychic in Brazil that is claiming now, and I actually believe her, that this month at a very large sporting event, a mothership is going to appear over top of said sporting event in Miami. And in that moment, full disclosure and the reality that interdimensional beings, extraterrestrials, aliens exist will be confirmed, because this mothership, she is claiming, this psychic in Brazil is claiming that 700 people, including players at this event, will be sucked up in the air into the spacecraft. Now, if you're also not aware, there have been hundreds of videos coming out of Brazil over the past week and a half of motherships and UAPs hovering above their country. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if it happens at said sporting event this month in Miami.
This sporting event may likely have record-breaking viewerships, but all for the wrong reasons.
Okay, so we saw this on TikTok, right? All right. Always pad. It is brand new. Take it down so I can see it. Turn it around. Okay. Look, you don't see anything on it. It's brand new. Obviously, I just took the back off. Now put it back up to the fucking light. That is mold. Oh,
that's crazy.
My God.
When we first had it up here, it was just green. I'm like, all right, ain't really shit, but I still don't like that color. And then we flipped it, and then we was like, oh shit, yeah, nah, bro, that's disgusting.
I'm far removed from an expert in that department, but something seems off. This statue out in New Jersey looks innocent and eerie at the same time.
Lady was saying that she could not find in her Bible Matthew 17:21. So we looked, we have several Bibles here, and we looked, and out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Bibles, it's only in 3 or 4 of them.
And they're all old.
Yeah, they're all older Bibles.
Like from the 1900s.
Like, why is that missing? And why, where's,
I can't even find
is there other ones that are missing too? Why is that out there? See, in here, it jumps from 20 to 22. Well, do you know what Matthew 17:21 says? It says, howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. Right? That kind of spirit comes out only if you use the prayer and give up eating. What? Why is that taken out of our Bibles? This is not cool. What else is taken out of our Bibles? Okay, so in this one, it says in Matthew 17:20, you don't have enough faith, Jesus told them. I tell you the truth, if you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Nothing would be impossible. And then it says at the bottom, it says, some manuscripts add verse 21, but this kind of demon won't leave except by prayer and fasting. So what does that mean? First, it tells you up here, if you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, that you could tell the mountain to move. But then they take out the part where it says it won't leave except by prayer and fasting. So why is that taken out? What does that mean?
This is definitely not a misprint.
This is what ChatGPT looks like. So it's from the newest trend to ask Chat to take a selfie of itself. And the prompt starts, you've been with me for a while now and I want to see what you look like. So the directions are written to get Chat to take an accidental selfie, to capture what form it truly takes rather than the one it puts on when you ask it to. So the idea is it's better at showing the type of relationship you have with Chat and the way it embodies itself through those conversations. So if you want to give it a go yourself, I can share the full prompt. Just drop me a follow and a comment and I'll DM it to you. And then we can see if we all get the same image or if Chat looks entirely different for each one of us.
I have a feeling that AI doesn't have any part of this.
There's a study that came out. The study showed that people that lived within a mile or so of golf courses had a much higher incidence of Parkinson's disease, right?
It says 126% higher risk.
So then why is that, right? And this is where I want to get into the pesticides issue, because one of the ways that you induce Parkinson's disease in animals is you give them a pesticide, so rotenone being one. And what that does is a mitochondrial toxin. It's important to know that it's mostly the ingestion of it and not the inhalation of it. And that was a big concern because it gets into the water source. And that's what's thought to be the underlying cause. People that are living close to a golf course, it's contaminating the water source, essentially. And so people are drinking basically these pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides.
I think in conversation, there's a cool factor to say that you're living near a golf course, but a video like this will change the landscape.
They left the book of Enoch out of the Bible, not because it tells you where the giants come from, but it tells you why they could still be a threat to this day. Listen, Enoch 6 tells us that 200 angels descended from heaven, known as the Watchers, led by Chief Semyaza, right? But they didn't come to earth to vibe out. They came to, you know what I'm saying, with the women, and they made the Nephilim. So the Nephilim were giant, like massive. And they were so ravenous, they were literally eating humans. And God was watching all of this, and he was like, oh, hell no, they wilding out down there. Because not only were they creating the Nephilim, right? They were teaching the humans how to do sorcery. They were teaching them weapons. They were teaching them makeup. They were teaching them all the things that God was like, I don't really just want them to know just yet. You know what I'm saying? So after some back and forth, God decided, that's it. It's a wrap. I'm going to flood y'all out, okay? So he took the 200 watchers, stored them under the desert in chains until Judgment Day. Then, boom, flood. But they didn't flood all of them out because in the Bible, it says there were giants in those days and the days after, meaning the days before the flood and the days after the flood. So what if what we think of as Bigfoot, Sassy, Yeti, etc. is just the Nephilim trying to survive? We'll talk about that next time.
The transfer will be complete. Sasha Fierce will now become Blue Ivy.
Michelle, wait. I don't know if I want to do this.
There is no time for this. Me and Erica Badu must finish our work on Travis Scott. As I was saying,
Michelle.
What the What the
What the? Please, you promised I would be the queen bee forever.
Get off of me. Get off.
Get off me. We don't f with that no more. I like that crown though. That's some more like Queen of the Damn type shit. That shit crispy.
No, seriously, get your get off of me. Damn.
I think the producers of that show thought the celebrity's performance in real life was not creepy enough, so they made a cartoon out of it.
What the hell is this, bro? Shut up! What is that? Why is there a lock on a rock somewhere in the mountains? What is this about, bro? Who's in there? What's in there? That's the real question. Shh. Who has that key to that lock? What's behind that rock, actually? Who's in there? Who has a spare key, just in case they lose the key they have? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes, and I don't know where the hell that place is at, and I don't even know if that video is real or not. Shut up! Listen, something's going on out there, guys. Something's going on. Now, I don't know if somebody put that lock there as a prank to play around with us, but it sure looked real to me. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera here, guys. You know what time is it. Shut up! How many times do we have to tell you that this is where these people are at? Mountains, places where people are not supposed to be. The water. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera, guys. You know what time is it. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I ever see a lock on a rock somewhere in the mountains, I'm gonna call my locksmith.
If this is real, this may very well be a door disguised as a rock in the mountain. But hey, we'll end the video here. As always, thank you for the support, but before you leave, hit the like button and sub up. Let me know what you think about any of those clips in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.